Hey, it's Dirtsa, and you're watching the Music Enthusiast.
Hi, what's up? I'm Sarah from Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Dirtsa. How are you?
Hey, Sarah, I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be talking to you. I just got my coffee and now I get to talk to you. So my day's been great so far. What about you?
Oh well, here it's the evening, but the day's been great. Thank you a lot. Been hectic a lot because I'm going back on tour as of tomorrow, so I have to pack and everything. But it's all pleasure. It's all fun. So
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, have you packed yet?
no, not yet, not yet. I'm the type of person I like to do things sometimes late, but I mean, I feel like this is everyone to with the packing situation, but it's okay. I'll find a way. I'll manage.
Amazing. Well, I'm so excited to see you go back on tour again. Obviously, I won't be there,
Thank
but
you.
how excited are you to be like playing live again?
Oh, first off, book those passports. But no, it's really cool. It's amazing. Like it's the first time for me,
Mhm.
so I'm really discovering this. But like, I mean, we all come out from like COVID, and it was hard. I think it was hard on everyone, and it just feels really good to finally like be able to connect in real life with people and have them vibe on my music. It's something like my mind can't quite comprehend it still, but it's amazing to see and it's amazing to feel, and I just want more of that, like more memories like that. So I really can't wait to be tomorrow already.
Yeah, definitely. I can imagine. You're honestly just hours away from that.
Yeah. Almost.
And you're originally from Cameroon and now
Yes.
you're living in France. So, I mean, how do you think those like places you've lived at like shaped you into the artist you are today?
Well, I mean, I think it did so pretty naturally. I was born in Cameroon and lived there until I was 16 and a half. And then my family and I moved to France. But the thing with that happening for me so young is that you get to kind of acclimate like and adapt kind of like easier at that age. So like I just grew up soaking everything in, and I guess like all those influences made like what I am today and what I'll be tomorrow also. But it's also like a day-to-day work. But like I think all of the things I saw and I keep seeing definitely influence my sound. Yeah.
Yeah, and being so young and like traveling from like two different continents, like, do you have a fondest musical memory?
I have one, but it was like when I came first time we got to France, and like I mean, I was discovering all these new things. Like I mean, everything was different from where we used to live. And it was awesome. Then there was also the bad side of it. Like there's this memory I have from like primary school where it was like my first really um, altercation and realization that racism actually existed. And like I had this boy come to me and tell me like you shouldn't be here, go home. And I was like, okay, bro, I all right. But no, but then again, there's also like a lot of great things that came with it because I mean, like I said earlier, it definitely shaped me and definitely allowed me to see the world from a different perspective. And I think like um since like even now it still like continues to like be something that motivates me and something that I talk through to music also. I talk about tolerance a lot in my music and defend such things. So it definitely also influenced me and in a good way. So.
Yeah, totally. And he's gonna look at you now and be like, wow, she's
No, I don't even know, but
yeah. Well, again, you are so cool. Like literally, your new track is so so good.
thank you, Sarah.
No problem. So
I'm glad you like it.
wow, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I played it like so many times this
Yeah.
week. So I mean, talking about the track, what was the creative process like?
Well, it was for me. It's funny because I talked about this recently, but it's like the first track probably that people will hear me on, be so vulnerable. But I also think like there's something so beautiful that got to exist through that, and the whole process was just to really give into almost like the pain I was feeling at that moment, and I just sat down and took my pen out and started writing. And at some point I recorded like a demo version of it, and then we've worked on it with my producers, and it got to like become Give It Right Back as it is now. So but it was definitely that process of just accepting that it's okay to be in pain, and like acknowledging those emotions and those feelings, um to be able to move on simply. Like, and I'm doing just so much better right now, and I'm able to listen to it and I'll cry, and I'm actually like really enjoying myself on it, and I'm like, okay, vibing, just vibing.
Yeah, it's such a vibey track, and I'm so glad that you turned pain into something so addictive.
Thank you.
So I mean, back to the creative side, did it start out like on the piano, guitar? Like what instrument did it start out on?
Oh, me personally, I don't play any instruments, but I definitely work with like producers who are mad talented. I mean, to me, they're just awesome. But my thing personally is to write and to sing and perform. Like, this is what I love doing. I'd like to get to a point where I'm like able to, but music to me is like at some point I kind of like I hear instrumentals, and I just kind of see and hear. I mean, I see colors and hear different melodies, and it just gives this sort of like mix after. But no, for this one, like he started with the piano, and because there are actually two of them, so one was on the piano, the other one on the guitar, and it just made this like sweet mix to it all, really.
Yeah, amazing. And in the song, like you're rapping, you're showing off your killer vocals at one point. Like, what was it like incorporating the two?
I mean, it just pretty much came naturally. Like I couldn't explain how I how I do this thing. But I think like it's just how how I vibe on an instrumental, and like again, like what color it is, and like what texture it's going to have, and so I modulate my voice on that, and it just gives those aspects where it's really like at some point it can be really upbeat and rappy, and at others more singing.
And what color was this track?
this track this track, I'll say it was a purple track.
Oh
It's
wow.
definitely a purple track, yeah.
Was this your first purple track that you've ever made?
I think so. I think so, probably. Yeah, yeah. I have some others. Like for Meghan Markle, for example, was to me like it's kind of a blue one.
Yeah.
And Sigpov is mine. I don't know why, but like Sigpov is mine. I see brown.
Oh wow.
I see brown, like those brown kind of like brown getting to orange kind of thing. But for Give It Right Back, anyway, I totally see purple.
That's so cool. And like speaking of visuals, like it also came with a music video. So what was it like shooting that?
It was so cool. We had an amazing day. Because like we're shooting on a really small team, but like it's also so fun because it's always those moments where we get to see each other after like always like long kind of time, long period of time. So it's always good to see everyone again, and we just had a lot of fun on that shoot, and it was just um yeah, I mean a day of me like vibing on Give It Right Back nonstop and on us sharing moments together and trying to come up with the best visuals possible.
Yeah, and it's so good again, especially the track. The music video is
Thank
amazing
you.
too.
Thank you. I'm really glad you like it. It feels
It's
good.
so good. I'm obsessed. Um, and your EP is supposed to come out this year. So, I mean, are you sort of nervous to release something that isn't like a single?
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know. It's a lot of excitement, actually. It's a lot of excitement. I mean, I I mean I spent so much time like putting my heart into these tracks that I just can't wait for them to be out. But you know, you gotta have patience and let the things unfold naturally. So it's just about like um excitement, a bit of fear, I guess,
Mhm.
because it comes with it. But you know, fear like there's a I think it's a proverb that says fear doesn't keep you away from danger. So it's normal to feel those things, but I think in the end it would be just a great like moment for me to witness, and because like I mean it's the year of first, so I just can't wait.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be so good. I can already tell.
Thank you. I hope so. I really hope you like it.
How would you describe this EP?
I'll say that there are like a lot of different colors,
Mhm.
um, and it's about feeling, and it's about um reconnecting to like yourself in a way, and acknowledging your truth.
Amazing. That's perfect.
Thank you. I just made that.
On the spot. I love it. And if you could describe your music as an animal, which animal would it be and why?
Wow. Okay, that one is hard. That one is hard, Sarah. My music as an animal. Uh, hmm. I pretty much say I have the French word though. Ah, oh no, it's called. Oh no,
You can say a French word. I live
it's
in Quebec.
called chameleon.
A chameleon.
Okay, great. I wasn't sure, but great. But probably that one, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
say that one.
I
Mm-mm.
do too because you can like merge into the different different sounds and different like you're experimental. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I like trying things a lot, especially with sound. And I like to see. I mean, I said earlier that I didn't play any instrument, but I think that in the end, maybe like the first instrument that I play is my voice, and I like to see how I can modulate that and what I can do with it. So I like to find new textures every time. I like to try new things. I like to see how far I can stretch and extend it. I like to, yeah. I mean, it's just about having fun and seeing how you can really like develop yourself as an artist.
Yeah, I love it. And last question, who are your favorite artists right now?
Right now, and like I think probably forever, it will be Skepta.
Mhm.
Yeah, Skepta. And then no, I listen to a lot of recently I've been listening to a lot of Rema, Wizkid, um, Dave. I like Dave. I really like Dave music too. And yeah, pretty much it. I mean, there are more. Like I could go endlessly, but you said five, right? How many did I get? I'm sorry. How many
Give
did I
how
give?
many you want.
Skepta, Remo, Whiskey, um, Dave, obviously, and I'll say Lil Sims too. I
Mhm.
really like Lil Sims music. She's dope.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me again. It was so much fun
Thank you,
meeting
Sarah. It was a pleasure, really. I had an amazing time. I didn't even see time fly.